again as they come up to Bollards.
That's a good scrap between them as they now descend their way through towards the corner curves, and they'll now size up the old hairpin as they head their way through. That's a really good scrap developing around there, but Firo's Bellamoria still leading the way, of course, as we have seen quite a few times. The Firo's Ventus, that Scirocco, he's had that car since June 2022. He's raced in British GT as well, so he's got plenty of experience underneath him, as John Hammersley is under pressure as well from Keith Issat as they make their way through in towards at Coppice.
We're coming down the long straight towards the S's, and it will be, I suspect, the white and green Scirocco that leads. It is indeed then the Dayglow yellow and blue Peugeot, then the all-orange Fiesta in third place, so no change there. John Hammersley next up, and he's still in fourth place, but he's lost touch a little bit with the lead group of three, and he in turn is being chased by Keith Issat in the Mini Clubman, who himself is being chased by a car that started well and then seemed to drop back on the first lap, which is number 181 Chris Earl, in the second of the Peugeots.
Can't quite find the gap he wants to make that move stick.
And the golden retriever that sits in the back of Keith Issat's car, well strapped in, seems to enjoy its ride in that estate Mini. John Hammersley just ahead in fourth place, number 1, the reigning winner of this, the number 1 of John Hammersley, the Scirocco. It's the turbo version of the Scirocco, as is Firo's Bellamoria, and a car that was very, very successful in the one-make the one-mark racing, the VW series. It became the car to have. Oh, and a problem for the orange Fiesta of number 9, Matthew Jackson. I'm afraid he's come trickling out of the S's at much reduced speed, and he's keeping well over to the right, keeping out of the way of everybody else, and hopefully he's got enough momentum to and perhaps some drive to come up the hill. So that leaves now Firo's Bellamoria one ahead of
with Hammersley, as we see the respect track limits board being displayed. So that's now battle for third between Hammersley and Issat as they now make their way through in towards McLean's. John White also looking to see if he can find a way past Chris Earl, the Marston cousins, also trying to battle each other as they head their way through in towards Coppice. And at the moment it's the 59 who's ahead, that's Andrew Marson, but they're going to be running side by side on the exit and down the back straight. It'll be a case of who breaks later going in towards the S's there.
That's a good opportunity for overtaking. John Hammersley comes out first, Keith is out second, then the first of the Abarth, then the Peugeot, very similar colours to one of the Abarths actually. 181 is next up, then the Bronze Mini, so that's 181 is Earl, then it's the Mini of Wyatt, then number 3 car which has got through. So David Marson passes Andrew Marson on the run up to Goddard's after a good run. David Marson's got himself back ahead. That's Andrew Marson who's got himself back ahead of David Marson. So the cousin battle keeps on going in that bar. So to the 4 cars ahead of them. So this is going to be a 6-car battle for that last place on the podium. So that means that David Marson is the second cousin at the moment.
Very good.
Sorry,
very good.
Yeah, I'll get the coat.
Might not be for much longer though, because they're side by side then, as they make their way down the back straight, heading towards the S's. You just see them on the street then. Looks like David Marson looking to see if he can finally move around the outside, but no way through there, through the S's, and Andrew Marson hangs on to that position for now.
And despite the fact they're battling with each other, they're not losing touch with the 4 third place. They're quite John Hammersley at the moment, who's probably got more racing so long. And he comes up to the left-hander of Goddard's in the Scirocco. And Larson's going at it side by side. Who gets out first? And he's able to hold on to that position now. This is a great tussle between the Marson. So, yeah, still in that battle at the end of that train for the Andrew Marson as he came out of the old hairpin. Now we've got on our live stream, we've got a shot of him going up the hill. We can also see that out of our window. And it's John Hammersley who's under increasing pressure from Keith Issat in the Mini Clubman. Chris Earl, number 181, the black and red Peugeot. And then behind that is the gold-coloured Mini, the Wyatt car, John Wyatt, number 17, who runs in 6th place, and then 7th and 8th for the Marson cousins in their Abarths. So they come through now back into our sight again down towards the closer to John Wyatt's Mini as they drop down the hill, and goes right around the outside, much later on the brakes, and will it wash out? No, very good grip there, but actually ends up losing a place to his cousin, because through on the inside comes David Marson. So an attempt at Melbourne to get past the Mini, but that didn't work out. The others also in the pit lane, doing his stop. We'll keep an eye on the pit lane timer to make sure that they That got you out too early.
Sorry, Carl James on the street there, as you can see, having the pit stop, waiting patiently with that winning penalty over him as well that he has to serve. I'm sure everyone is over that 90 seconds, or if you've got success penalties, that you're over 90 seconds plus your success penalty.
And neither of the two leaders had made up the 30-second gap on anybody, so it looks like Anthony, who goes into the lead, if he can stay ahead of this snarling pack. But Keith Issac goes round the outside into the Melbourne hairpin, goes right round the long way. I think John Hammersley's going to get that back again. Yes, he does. But he certainly knows that Keith Issac's there. Keith tries again, but the Scirocco just has slightly more power up the hill into Goddard's, so it pulls away. But then he closes up again as Keith Issac's on the brakes a little bit later, and they come through Goddard's. Between the two cousins.
As you said, that's very nice and making the stop. 5 lines, that's going to be Andy now in the car. In below comes the third cousin, number 6, Richard Marston, making his way out into the pit lane. And you see there and Keith Issac. This has become temporarily a battle for second place, and they now make their way up in towards the right-hander at Coppice, and now head their way on towards the back straight. And Chris Earl might fancy his chances of trying to pass Keith Issac then, as they make their way down the back straight, heading their way towards the S's. As the Limmy has the inside line, and they just about sort themselves out there. John Hammersley still in second place, and behind him still is Keith Issac and the Peugeot of Chris Earl.
Interestingly, Feroz Villamoria had made up a 31-second gap to John Hammersley before he came into the pit lane, which he's just done. So that means that net of his extra 30-second stop, he was 1 second in the lead, so it's going to be very close when this all unwinds. And Andrew Marson did do from Chris Earl, and it's allowed them